Hello and a warm welcome to all my dear girls and boys in grade 5. Today we have come to learn English and I have brought you my lesson number 3 for you. We have started unit number 4. In unit number 4, we are talking about celebrations. Let's Celebrate is the name of our unit number 4. And we have completed 2 lessons now. And today we have to start lesson number 3. Grade 5 එකේ මගේ දුවලා පුතාලා ඔන්න අද අපි English lesson එකේ third lesson එක. Lesson number 3. Unit 4 එකේ lesson number 3 එක මගේ දුවලා පුතාලාට ඔන්න ටීචර් අදාරගෙන ආවා. අපි දැන් unit number 4 එක පටන් අරන්නේ තියෙන්නේ පුතේ. අපි lessons දෙකක් කෙරුවා. අද අපිට කරන්න තියෙන්නේ lesson number 3. Now in my lesson number 3 today, we are going to talk about Sri Lankan festivals. Sri Lankan festivals, which means the festivals that are celebrated in our country. අපි ලංකාවේ, අපේ රට ශ්‍රී ලංකාවනේ. අපි අපේ රටේ celebrate කරන, අපි පවත්වන උත්සව ගැන තමයි පුතේ ඔන්න අද lesson එකෙන් අපි කතා කරන්නේ. Sri Lankan festivals. We are Sri Lankans. We are born in the country Sri Lanka and we are so proud to say that we are Sri Lankans. Right? So now in our lesson today, we are going to see the festivals that we celebrate as Sri Lankans. In Sri Lanka, what's the celebrations that we have? We have different festivals, we have different religious festivals. So we are going to talk about all of those things in our lesson today. Now before we begin our lesson, I'm going to take you to my happy cloud. Let's see what's the new words that we have in our happy cloud today. Come. Okay, look at the happy cloud. The cloud is so happy. We have a lot of words today. Right? So we are going to take a look at the words. I have brought my Sinhala words as well for you. And now you have to have your pupils book and your workbook because we are going to do both books together. Okay? And it's our lesson today is a very, very interesting lesson and you are going to learn so much about the festivals that we are going to have in Sri Lanka. Right. So now we are going to first take a look at the words that we have in our happy cloud. Okay, you have to turn to your lesson number 3 in unit number 4 in your pupils book. Right? Okay, now let's read the words and see the new words that you are going to learn in this lesson and the words that you will come across in the lesson. And you are going to learn them in English and you know the Sinhala words as well. So I have brought them all for you like this. Right, let's look at the first word. The first word itself is a word that you have heard before. Celebrate. Now our unit is also let's celebrate. Unit number 4. So what is the meaning of the word celebrate? Celebrate කියන්නේ පුතේ සමරනවා කියන එක. අපි උත්සව සමරනවා. We celebrate our birthdays, we celebrate different festivals, achievements, right? So celebrate කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ අපි දෙයක් සමරනවා. අපි උත්සවයෙන් සමරනවා එක. Then we have lanterns. Oh, we have a word called lanterns. මොනවටද lanterns කියන්නේ පුතේ? පහන් කූඩුව. පහන් කූඩුව. අපි වෙසක් එකට lanterns හදනවා නේද? We make වෙසක් lanterns. වෙසක් පහන් කූඩුව අපි හදනවා. So lanterns කියලා කියන්නේ අන්න ඒ වගේ හදන පහන් කූඩු වලට. Then we have the word delicious. Delicious. Look at the word. Look at the word delicious. What is the meaning of the word delicious? රසවත්. රසයි කියලා කියන එක පුතේ. The food is delicious. කෑම හරි රසවත්. රසයි කියලා කියනවා. අපිට රස දැනෙනවනේ. We taste it. So we say the food is delicious. Now look at the spelling. Very, very important. You have to learn the spellings. Because when we say delicious, it spells in a different way. Okay? Right. Then we have the word decorate. Decorate. What is the meaning of the word decorate? අපි decorate කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ සරසනවා. We decorate. අපි සැරසිලි කරනවා. Decorations. Decorate means සැරසීම. Right? Okay. Then we have the word observe. 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 The meaning of the word observe here is in Sinhala we can say නිරීක්ෂණය කරනවා. අපි observe කරනවා. අපි දෙයක් බලනවා කියන හැඟීම තමයි අපිට observe කියන වචනෙන් එන්නේ. But when we use this word observe in this lesson, it comes with another word. When we come there, I will tell you what it is all about. So the meaning of the word observe directly is නිරීක්ෂණය කරනවා. අපි observe කරනවා. හොඳට බලලා අපි මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා බලනවා කියන එක තමයි පුතේ observe කියන word එකේ තේරුම. Then we have doorstep. Doorstep. Doorstep කියලා කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? දොරකඩ. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි ගෙදර දොර අරිනකොට දොර ඇරපු ගමන්ම අපි දොරෙන් එළියට කකුල තියනකොට අපි දොරෙන් එළියට එන තැනට අපි කියනවා doorstep කියලා. දොරකඩ කියලා කියන්නේ පුතාලා දුවලා දොරකඩ. Doorstep. We will see why we are learning all these words because they have a special place in our lesson today. So doorstep, which means dorakada. Then we have the word festival. What is a festival? Utsavayak. Festival එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ උත්සවයක්. Because in our lesson today we are going to talk about Sri Lankan festivals. අපි ලාංකිකයෝ විදිහට අපි සමරන festivals මොනවද කියලා අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න. Right. Then we have another word. Pandals. Pandals. Now what is that? දැන් මගේ දුවලා පුතාලා පැන්ඩෝල් කියනකොට ඔන්න මේ වගේ වචනයක් සමහර විට මගේ පුතාලා දුවලා අහලා තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. අපි බෙහෙත් වර්ගයකටත් නිකන් ඒ වගේ ඇහෙන නමක් කියනවා. පැන්ඩෝල් කියලා කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? P A N D O L. පැන්ඩෝල් කියලා කියන්නේ තොරණට. දැන් මගේ පුතාලට ඔන්න අලුත් වචන පැන්ඩෝල්. මගේ දුවලා පුතාලා දැනගෙන හිටියේ නැත්තම් අපි තොරණට කියන්නේ මොකද්ද කියලා. Now you learned the word lanterns. අපි වෙසක් කූඩුවට කියනවා lantern එකක් කියලා. Now what is a pandal? Pandal කියලා කියන්නේ තොරණට. ඔන්න ඒක ඉගෙන ගන්න පුතාලා දුවලා මේ අලුතෙන් ඉගෙන ගන්න වචන හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ. You have to learn the spellings and learn the words and you have to use them as well. Okay? Right. Then we have the word pray. Pray. What is the meaning of the word pray? Pray කරනවා කියන්නේ පුතේ අපි යාඥා කරනවා කියන එකට. Pray කරනවා අපි දෙවියන්ට යාඥා කරනවා. We pray when we go to the church, we pray. When we go to the temple also we pray. අපි යාඥා කරනවා. කුමන හෝ තැනක අපිට යාඥා කරන්න පුළුවන්. We can pray. P-R-A-Y, pray. ප්‍රයාස් කියනවා කියලා කියනවා. Right. Then the last word, arms. Now look at the last word. A-L-M-S. Arms. We don't say elms. This letter L is a silent letter. Arms කියලා කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? දැන් අපි arm කියලා කියනවනේ අපේ අතට නේද? අපි අතට අපි බාහුව කියලා කියනවා. අතට අපි කියනවා arm කියලා. A-R-M තමයි අපි කියන arm එක. මෙතන තියෙන A-L-M-S. Arms. Arms කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ අපි දානය දෙනවට. දාන දෙනවා කියන්නේ අපි කෑම බීම දන් දෙනවා නේද? අපි දානයක් විදියට දෙනවා පන්සලට ගිහිල්ලා. එතකොට දුප්පත් අයටත් අපි දෙනවා ඒ විදියට. අපි දානය කියන එකට ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කියන්නේ arms කියලා. And we have to spell it like this. A-L-M-S. Arms. Arms giving. අපි දානයකට යනවා කියනකොට I have to go to an alms giving. Alms giving කියන්නේ අපි දානය දෙනවා කියන එක. That is a new word like pandal. Alms is another new word for you. And I think all these words, some words you have heard before, but all these words you have to learn very, very carefully. We will read them from the very beginning. Celebrate. C-E-L-E-B-R-A-T-E. Celebrate. Celebrate. Now we say celebrate, but we do not spell the word celebrate using S. We do not write celebrate with the word S. අපි celebrate කියන වචනේ ලියන්නේ පුතේ C අකුරෙන්. අපිට ඇහෙන විදිහටම අපිට ලියන්න බෑ. You have to learn the spelling properly and then write. Then we have the word lanterns. 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 පහන් කූඩු වලට කියනවා අපි lanterns කියලා. Delicious. Look at the word delicious. Delicious. It's a little difficult. You cannot write the spelling of the word delicious just the way that you hear. You have to practice it. Delicious. Delicious. Then we have decorate. 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 Then we have observe. 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 Then we have doorstep. Doorstep. D-double-O. ekane D-O-O-R-S-T-E-P. Doorstep. Then we have festival. F-E-S-T-I-V-A-L. F-E-S-T-I-V-A-L. Now we have been talking about festivals throughout the lessons that we did. So you have to learn the spelling of the word festival as well. Then we have pandals. Torana, pandal. P-A-N-D-O-L-S. Pandal. Right? Then we have the word pray. P-R-A-Y. That is very easy. P-R-A-Y. Pray. Yaknya karanawa. Arms. A-L-M-S. A-L-M-S. Arms. So please learn all these words. Learn the way that you say it, the way you pronounce these words properly. Listen to the teacher. You have to learn, and you must listen and learn how to say the words properly, pronounce them properly, and learn the spelling, and you have to write them. Use these words in your writing as well. Right, now it is time for us to go back to our pupils book, and we are going to start our lesson all about the festivals in Sri Lanka, the Sri Lankan festivals. Now, in your pupils book, when you turn to your lesson number 3, unit number 4, lesson number 3, this is what you are going to have in your pupils book. Now we are going to read this, and we will take the start to do our lesson number 3. Read and answer. Okay, now you have to read, and then you have to answer, which means you will have some sentences to answer, questions to answer. පුතාලා දුවලා පාඩම දැන් ඔන්න අපි මේ විදියට පටන් ගන්නවා. Unit 4 එකේ lesson 3 එක පුතාලා pupils book එකේ lesson unit 4 එකේ lesson 3 එක තියෙන පිටුවට පෙරළුවාම පුතාලට මෙන්න මේ පාඩම අපි මේ විදියට පටන් ගන්න තැනට එන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් පුතාලා දුවලාට තියෙනවා read and answer. Now you have to read the lesson, then at the end of the lesson you have to answer some questions. Now in your pupils book itself, I think you have to answer some sentences. That is why they say read and answer. So in the pupils book you have to read this paragraph, and then you have to answer the questions in the same lesson. Right, so we are going to start our lesson now. The students of Gajabaha Vidyalaya made a presentation on Sri Lankan festivals. Right? The students of Gajaba Vidyalaya made a presentation on Sri Lankan festivals. ඔන්න පුතේ දැන් අපිට අපේ මේ lesson එක පටන් අරගෙන අපි කරගෙන යනකොට අපිට මේ lesson එකෙන් අද කියන්නේ presentation එකක් ගැන. Right? කවුද presentation එක හදලා තියෙන්නේ? The students of Gajaba Vidyalaya. Gajaba Vidyalaya ඉන්න මගේ පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා grade 5 එකේ ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි මේ presentation එක හදලා තියෙන්නේ. Now what is the presentation about? It is about Sri Lankan festivals. The presentation is about Sri Lankan festivals. So in our lesson today, the students of Gajaba Vidyalaya will teach us, they will tell us about their presentation, which will give us more information about the festivals in Sri Lanka, the Sri Lankan festivals. Now we are going to take a look at what they have to tell us. දැන් ඔන්න ගජබා විද්‍යාලයේ අපේ චූටි දුවලා පුතාලා ගෙනාව presentation එක තමයි අද අපේ lesson එක විදියට අපි ගන්න පුතේ. අපි කතා කරන්නේ අපි ලංකාවේ celebrate කරන festivals. So we are going to go to our next slide and we will start our lesson. Okay? Right. So now, as we are going to talk about festivals in Sri Lanka, Sri Lankan festivals, our students in Gajaba Vidyalaya, they have brought us information about 4 main festivals that we have in Sri Lanka. Now, what are they? Now, we are going to talk about these 4 festivals. We are going to talk about them in detail. Right, what are they? Look at the first picture. Thai Pongal Festival. Thai Pongal Festival. We celebrate Thai Pongal Festival in Sri Lanka. Right? So we have to learn about the Thai Pongal Festival and how we celebrate it. Our Gajaba Vidyalaya students have brought us that presentation. They have given us some information. We will read and see. And at the same time, even I have brought you more pictures, more things to give you more knowledge about these Sri Lankan festivals. We will wait and see. Okay? Right. Then first we are going to talk about Thai Pongal Festival. Then the second festival, Vesak Festival. We are going to talk about the Vesak Festival. Thai Pongal Festival. Then we are going to talk about Vesak Festival. And then we have Ramadan Festival. Ramadan Festival. We will talk about all these things in detail. But first of all, before we start, we will see what we are going to learn. Then we have Thai Pongal, Vesak, Ramadan, and we are going to talk about Christmas as well. Because all Sri Lankans, the Sinhala people, the Tamil people, the Muslims and the Burghers, we all celebrate these 4 festivals in Sri Lanka. So now it's time for us to take a look at how our lesson is going to start and what our Gajaba Vidyalaya students have got to tell us. Let's see. Right, so as our first festival is all about Thai Pongal, this is what they have brought us. Remember, this is what our Gajaba Vidyalaya students, their presentation has brought us. Let's read and see. You have to read and remember at the end of the lesson, you must answer the questions. Okay? Right, now keeping that in mind, we will read this. Thai Pongal is a Hindu festival. Thai Pongal is a Hindu festival. It is in January. We thank the sun god. We wear beautiful clothes. We go to Kovil. We make Pongal rice. We draw kolam in front of the doorstep. Now here you will see in purple color the words that we came across in our happy cloud. අපි happy cloud එකේ ඉගෙන ගත්ත words පුතේ දැන් අපිට මේ presentation එකේ අපේ lesson එකේදී ඔන්න දුවලා පුතාලට හම්බ වෙනවා. අපි බලමු එතකොට කොහොමද ඒවා එතන meanings තියෙන්නේ කියලා අපිට. We will read from the beginning. Thai Pongal is a Hindu festival. Now what is Thai Pongal? Who are the ones who celebrate Thai Pongal? It's a Hindu festival. We all like to celebrate all these festivals, but mainly Thai Pongal is a Hindu festival. Mage Hindu punchi daruwo innawane, e punchi duwala putala tamai Thai Pongal dawase onna Thai Pongal utsave samaranne. It's a Hindu festival. It is in January. Thai Pongal festival is in January. January maase tamai pute Thai Pongal festival එක තියෙන්නේ. Like the way we celebrate our අවුරුදු in April, Thai Pongal festival is in January. What is the month that we celebrate Thai Pongal? In January. Then they say, we thank the sun god. We thank the sun god. The purpose of celebrating Thai Pongal is that they thank the sun god. Thai Pongal උත්සවයේදී පුතේ මේ හින්දු බැතිමතුන් ඉර දෙවියන්ව ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ අස්වැන්න ලබා දීපු ඒගොල්ලන්ට හොඳ අස්වැන්නක් ගෙනල්ලා දීපු ඉර දෙවියන්ට ඒගොල්ලෝ පුද පූජා කරනවා. They worship the sun god. They thank the sun god for giving them good like helping them in their agricultural work. So because of the sun only they can grow the paddy and they can have all that. So they thank the sun god as a mode of thanksgiving. This Pongal festival, they remember to thank the sun god, and at the same time they have the cow as another symbol. They thank the cow as well for giving milk and being always there with their agricultural activities. So it is a very special event for the sun god, and the Hindu people thank the sun god on that day. We wear beautiful clothes. We wear beautiful clothes because it's a very special day. They wear new beautiful clothes and then they celebrate the Thai Pongal. We go to Kovil. Where do they go to on Thai Pongal day? They go to the Kovil because the Hindus go to the Kovil to worship their god. So they go and pray and they ask for blessings while they thank the sun god for everything. Then we make Pongal rice. They make Pongal rice. It is something like our milk rice. අපි හදන කිරිබත් වගේ Pongal rice කියන්නේ පුතේ හින්දු බැතිමතුන් Thai Pongal දිනේට හදන රසම රස කෑමක්. ඉතින් Pongal rice is something one of the main dishes that they make for the Thai Pongal festival. We draw kolam in front of the doorstep. Now what are kolam? It's a nice, beautiful design that you draw in front of the doorstep, right? So you do that on Thai Pongal day. Now I have pictures for you. I will show them, but just go through our little presentation from the Gajaba Vidyalaya students. They say Thai Pongal is a Hindu festival, which is right. It is in January. When is Thai Pongal? It is in January. We thank the sun god. Who do they thank on Thai Pongal day? The sun god, right? We wear beautiful clothes. We go to Kovil. They go to Kovil on Thai Pongal day. We make Pongal rice. We call that special dish the Pongal rice. We draw kolam in front of the doorstep. Kolam කියලා තමයි පුතේ අපි අඳින ලස්සන රටාවන් ඒගොල්ලෝගේ ගෙදර දොර ඉස්සරහා ඒගොල්ලෝ ලස්සනට ඒවා අඳිනවා. We draw kolam in front of the doorstep. doorstep මෙන්න අපේ happy cloud එකේ තිබුණානේ පුතාලට ඒ word එක. They draw kolam in front of the doorstep. So now we know what happens on the Thai Pongal day. Now let's take a look at the beautiful pictures. I have brought them for you. You can have a better understanding. You can have a look at them and enjoy this lesson. Let's see what I have brought for you. Now this is how the little children, now they are like you, my dear little girls and boys. So beautiful, you all are like flowers. Now here see the way they are the Hindu little children, and they have come to celebrate Thai Pongal. Can you see how beautifully they are dressed? And they are ready to prepare their Pongal rice. This is how they do all their decorations for the Thai Pongal festival. And they are all here, I think with rice they have come holding like this on their palms, and they are going to help their mother in preparing the Pongal rice. And that background, the environment when you have the Thai Pongal festival is like this. Okay, I have more pictures for you. Right, now this is what they do on Thai Pongal day. Now these are the things that they do. The people who celebrate Thai Pongal, the Hindu people, when they celebrate Thai Pongal, these are the things that they do. Now we heard about them in our paragraph as well. in our presentation, which the students of Gajaba Vidyalaya told us. So now let's take a look at the pictures and we'll see how the pictures are going to look like. They thank the sun god. Thank the sun god. As I told you, as they have said, they thank the sun god. I hope you can see. They thank the sun god. This is how they do their offerings, and they thank the sun god for giving sunlight and helping them grow the paddy and helping them in their cultivations. නේද පුතේ? They thank the sun god. ඉර දෙවියෝ කියලා කියන්නේ. ඉර දෙවියන්ගේ ආශිර්වාදය ඒගොල්ලෝ ඉල්ලනවා. ඉර දෙවියන්ට thank you කියලා ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ පූජාවල් ඔප්පු කරලා මෙන්න මේ විදියට ඒගොල්ලෝ thank කරනවා sun god. I hope you can see the picture. They are all with their hands joined together and they are thanking the sun god. So this is one of the main reasons why they have their Thai Pongal day. Right. Then what do they do? On Thai Pongal day, they wear beautiful clothes like this. Can you see? They all have come with their beautiful traditional costumes, their outfits. They have come like this. Now, I hope you can see Hindu little girls and boys and even those elders, they have dressed according to their tradition. ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ සංස්කෘතියට අනුව ඒගොල්ලෝ Thai Pongal දවසේ මෙන්න මේ විදිහට ලස්සනට සාරි ඇඳලා ඒගොල්ලොන් ඒ විදිහට කොණ්ඩේ පීරලා නේද පුතේ? They have dressed up so beautifully to celebrate the Thai Pongal day. Then what do they do? As I told you, they draw column in front of the doorstep. Can you see? Now these are the columns. We say column කියලා කියන්නේ අපි මෙන්න මේවට පුතේ ලස්සනට ඩෙකරේට් කරනවා ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ගෙදරින් එළියට බහිනකොට දොර ළඟ එළියේ ඒගොල්ලෝ මෙන්න මේ විදියට ඩෙකරේට් කරනවා. Now this is their doorstep. Right? So they decorate it. When they open the door, the people who come to their house on that day, they all can see their beautiful columns. And these Hindu ladies, they are so good at these columns. They draw beautiful columns in front of the doorstep. So this is something very important. Now you can see our different religions have different festivals. නේද පුතේ? අපේ රටේ අපිට ඉන්නවනේ විවිධ ජාතීන්. ඔන්න බලන්න අපි කොච්චර වාසනාවන්තයිද නේද පුතේ? We born to the country Sri Lanka itself is a blessing. අපි හරි වාසනාවන්තයි. මොකද අපේ රටේ ඉන්නේ සිංහල අය විතරක් නෙමෙයි. එතකොට හින්දු අය විතරක් නෙමෙයි. අපි ඔක්කොම ඉන්නවා එකට. එතකොට අපිට හැමෝගෙම celebrations අපිට බලන්න පුළුවන්. නේද පුතේ? Because we are a multinational country. අපි විවිධ ජාතීන් ඉන්න රටක් නිසා අපිට මේ හැම දෙයක්ම බලන්න වාසනාව තියෙනවා. So in our country we see all these different religious festivals, national festivals, because we all live together in peace and harmony. That is why we can see all these things. Otherwise, if we did not have any Hindu people in our country, we will not be able to see these things. So they are all our fellow friends and relatives. So we are all together and we celebrate these festivals, right? So this is how they draw the column in front of the doorstep. Then can you see, look at this. Oh, what a delicious looking rice. We call this the Pongal rice. Can you see how beautiful that is? Very beautiful, and it's very mouth watering. අපිට කටට කෙල එනවා නේද පුතේ? mouth watering කියන්නේ කටට කෙල එනවා කියන එක. ඔන්න බලන්න හරි ලස්සනයි නේද? අපි කිරිබත් හදනවා වගේ මෙන්න මේ Thai Pongal දවසට මොනවද හදන්නේ පුතේ? We call it the Pongal rice. Pongal rice එක මෙන්න Pongal Thai Pongal උත්සවයේ සමරන්න මෙන්න මේ Pongal rice එක හරි රසට මෙන්න මේගොල්ලෝ මේ විදියට හදලා මෙන්න මේ විදියට තමයි Pongal rice එක තියෙන්නේ. Then they go to the kovil. Here that is their they celebrate their festival. They thank the sun god. They go to the kovil and ask for blessings. Can you see? This is how it looks like inside a kovil. These are the priests, and they do all the chantings and all the blessings that the people come and ask for. So they help them and they pray. They pray to their different gods and ask for blessings. So this is what they do on Thai Pongal Day. These are the special things that they do on the Thai Pongal Day. So now, since we have learned so many things about Thai Pongal, now we know how these are little Hindu friends, they celebrate Thai Pongal. Sometimes I know you also get this Pongal rice to taste. And what about those lovely murukkus and stuff? Don't you like to eat them? Yes, we do. Right, so now this is all about Thai Pongal. Now let's see what else our Gajaba Vidyalaya students have brought for us. Let's see. Now next we are going to talk about another festival, another very, very important festival in Sri Lanka, which is very important to Buddhist people in Sri Lanka, the Buddhist people, right? It's a very sacred and a religious festival. So let's have a look at this and let's read this and we'll see what this new festival is all about. Vesak. Vesak is in May. It is a Buddhist festival. We wear white clothes. We go to temple. We observe Sil. We organize Dansal. We give alms. We make colorful lanterns and beautiful pandals. ඔන්න පුතේ ඒක තමයි අපිට තියෙන්නේ අපේ බුක් එකේ වෙසක් ගැන අපේ ගජබා විද්‍යාලයේ ඉන්න දුවලා පුතාලා අපේ ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එකට දීපු. Now we are going to take a look at these. Once again we are going to read them. We'll see what it has to tell us. Okay? Vesak is in May. මොන මාසෙද පුතේ අපි වෙසක් සමරන්නේ? May මාසේ. Vesak is in May. Vesak is in the month of May. It is a Buddhist festival. It is a Buddhist festival. බෞද්ධයන්ගේ උත්සවයක්. බෞද්ධාගම අදහන අයගේ ෆෙස්ටිවල් එකක් තමයි වෙසක් කියලා කියන්නේ. We wear white clothes because it's a religious festival. It is a festival of the Buddhist people. They wear white clothes on Vesak Poya Day. It's a Poya Day. So Vesak, we wear white clothes. We do not wear colorful, beautiful, chunky dresses. We don't wear. We wear very simple, white colored, light color clothing on the Vesak Day. So mostly we wear white clothes. We go to temple. They go to the temple. වෙසක් පොයේ දවසට මගේ පුතාලා පන්සලට යනවනේ. එතකොට අපි පාට ඇඳුම් ඇඳගෙන යන්නේ නෑනේ නේද පුතේ? හුඟක් පාට තද පාටවල් අපි පන්සලට ඇඳගෙන යන්නේ නෑ. අපි ලස්සන ලා පාටවල් හුඟක් වෙලාට වෙසක් පොයේ දවසට නම් අපි සුදු පාටමයි අඳින්නේ නේද පුතේ? That is why they say we wear white clothes. We go to the temple. පන්සලට යනවා. Why do we go to the temple on Vesak Poya Day? We observe Sil. ඔන්න පුතේ අපි අර observe කියලා වචනයක් ඕගලන්ගේ happy cloud එකේදී අපි කතා කරා නේද? නිරීක්ෂණය කරනවා කියලා කිව්වේ. observe කියන වචනේ පුතේ අපි තනියම ගත්තාම ඒකේ meaning එක තමයි අපි දෙයක් හොඳට බලලා අධ්‍යයනය කරනවා, නිරීක්ෂණය කරනවා. But here we use the word observe Sil. පුතාලා දුවලා සිල් කියන වචනේ දන්නවනේ. සිල් කියන්නේ සිංහල වචනයක් නේද? සිල් සමාදන් වෙනවා කියලා මගේ පුතාලා කියනවා නේද? ඔන්න ගෙදර අත්තම්මා ආච්චි කියනවා නේද? අද මම සිල් සමාදන් වෙන්න යනවා. එතකොට පුතේ සිල් සමාදන් වෙනවා කියන එක. අපි සිල් ගත්තාම අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? අපි ඔබ්සර්ව් කරනවානේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි නිරීක්ෂණය කරනවා, ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. අපි බුදුදහම ගැන කතා කරනවා නේද? අපි බණවලට ඇහුම්කන් දෙනවා. එතකොට අපි කරන්නේ අපි ඒව නිරීක්ෂණය කරනවා. අපි ආගම ගැන වැඩියෙන් ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. observe sil. දැන් අපි සිල් සමාදන් වෙනවා. සිල් ගන්නවා කියලා කියන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් පුතේ observe sil. අපි නිකන්ම I go and take sil කියලා කියන්නේ නැහැ. That is wrong. I go to the temple and take sil. එහෙම කිව්වොත් වැරදි. එතකොට ලස්සන නෑ නේද පුතේ? අපි ඉංග්‍රීසි පාවිච්චි කරනකොට අපි ලස්සන විදිහටනේ කතා කරන්නේ. අපි හරි විදිහට ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් වචන පාවිච්චි කරන විදිහ තමයි දුවලා පුතාලා මේ ඉංග්‍රීසි පාඩම් වලින් ඉගෙන ගන්න. එතකොට පුතේ අපි සිල් සමාදන් වෙනවා. මම සිල් ගන්න යනවා. දැන් අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන වචනෙම එක ඒ විදිහටම ඉංග්‍රීසි වලට ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර් කරුවොත් අපිට ඒක වැරදි පුතේ. අපි ට්‍රාන්ස්ලේට් කරන්න ඕනේ ඒක හරි අර්ථය එන විදිහට. එතකොට observe seal කියලා තමයි අපි ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කියන්නේ. I take seal. එහෙම කියන්නේ. එහෙම කිව්වොත් වැරදි. Observe seal. When you say seal, when you use the word seal, when you talk in English, you have to say, I go to the temple and I observe seal. ඔන්න අලුත් දේවල් පුතාලා ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ ඒවා. You have to say, we observe seal. මගේ පුතාලා දැන් ලොකුයි. ලස්සනට ඉංග්‍රීසි කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් නේද පුතේ? අපි ලස්සනට ඉගෙනගෙන හරියට ඉගෙනගෙන කතා කරමු. Right. We observe seal. පන්සලට යනවා. අපි සිල් සමාදන් වෙනවා වෙසක් පොය දවසේ. We organize දන්සැල්. We organize දන්සැල්. ඔන්න දන්සැල් කියන වචනේ ඔන්න සිංහල වචනේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින්ම දන්සැල් කියලා මෙන්න මෙහෙම ලියලා තියෙනවා. Organize දන්සැල්. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? අපි organize කරනවා. අපි ලෑස්ති කරනවා දන්සැල් අනිත් අය වෙනුවෙන් අපි ලෑස්ති කරනවනේ නේද? අපි සංවිධානය කරනවා. We get together. Maybe you all also can help in any way that you can as little children. But your parents and your relatives නේද ලොකු පුදුවල පුතාලගේ අම්මලා තාත්තලා එතකොට මාමලා නැන්දලා ඒගොල්ලෝ එකතු වෙලානේ කට්ටිය එකතු වෙලා ඒකට මුදල් හොයාගෙන දන්සැල් කියන්නේ ලොකු පිනක් නේ පුතේ අපි කෑම බීම තව කාට හරි දෙනවා කියන එක පිනක් නේද එතකොට අපි දන්සැල් ලෑස්ති කරනවා මගේ පුතාලා දුවලා ආසයි නේද දන්සැල් වලට යන්න I of course like to go and stand in the queue and have all those things that they give to eat on dansal, right? So you also have to make arrangements to give some food to the needy people, or you can organize dansal and you also can take part in any way possible, right? දුවලා පුතාලට පුළුවන් විදියට ඕගොල්ලොත් ඒ ට්‍රේ අරගෙන පාරායිනේ ඉඳලා නේද පුතේ හරි ආසයිනේ ඔන්න මගේ පුතාලා දුවලත් මේ වෙසක් පොයට කරන්න ඕනේ එහෙම, right? So you have to organize dansal. Those are the things that we do on Vesak. So we organize dansal. අපි dansal ඒ විදියට සූදානම් කරනවා. Then we give alms. Now look at this. We give alms. Alms කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? අපි දාන දෙනවා. දාන දෙනවා. අපි පන්සලට දානේ අරගෙන ගිහිල්ලා දෙනවා. දැන් පුතේ මේ දන්සැල් දෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේත් අපි දානයක් දෙන එක තමයි නේද පුතේ? We give alms. Alms giving. අපි දානෙකට යනවා කියලා කියනවා. Alms giving. We take part in an alms giving. We are going to give and we are going to have an alms giving. අපි දානයක් ගෙදර ලෑස්ති කරනවා. නේද පුතේ? ඔන්න දැන් අලුත් words අපි ඉගෙන ගත්තා. Right? We give alms. අපි දෙනවා දාන දෙනවා වෙසක් පොයට. We make colorful lanterns. We make colorful lanterns. අපි ලස්සන පාට තියෙන lanterns වෙසක් කූඩු හදනවා. We make lanterns, beautiful and colorful lanterns, and beautiful pandals. Beautiful pandals. අපි හදනවා ලස්සන වෙසක් කූඩු. එතකොට අපි ලස්සන තොරන් හදනවා. නේද පුතේ? වෙසක් කූඩු වගේම තොරන්. හරි ලස්සනට අපිට වෙසක් කූඩු හදන්න පුළුවන්, වෙසක් තොරන් හදන්න පුළුවන්. තොරණට මොකද්ද දැන් මගේ පුතාලා ඉගෙන ගත්තේ අලුත් වචනේ? තොරණට අපි මොකද්ද කියන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින්? Pandal. Pandal. P-A-N-D-O-L-S. Pandals. Lanterns. Lanterns. වෙසක් කූඩු. L-A-N-T-E-R-N-S. Lanterns. අපි වෙසක් කූඩු වලට කියන්නේ lanterns කියලා නේද පුතේ? So now these are the things that we do on the Vesak Festival day. The Vesak Festival is celebrated like this. Vesak Festival is in which month පුතේ? It is in the month of May. May මාසේ වෙසක් පොය එන්නේ. It is a Buddhist festival. That's right. We wear white clothes. We go to temple. We observe sil. We organize dansal. We give alms. We make colorful lanterns and beautiful pandals. right? So that is what they say. Now this is our friend from the Gajaba Vidyalaya. They are the ones who have brought us this presentation, and they are the ones who tell us about these festivals, right? Okay, now let's have a look at the Vesak Festival. Vesak Festival. Now teacher has brought you more information about Vesak Festival, right? And these are the beautiful pictures that I have brought you. Now we are talking about Vesak Festival. I think we all need to know why we celebrate, the meaning of Vesak Festival, right? So let's see what the things that we celebrate, why we celebrate on Vesak Festival Day. Let's have a look at that. Right, now Vesak Festival. On Vesak Poya Day, we celebrate. On Vesak Poya Day, we celebrate. Vesak Poya දවසේදී අපි සමරනවා මොනවද පුතේ? අපි Vesak Poya දවසේදී සිහි කරන්නේ, සමරන්නේ. On Vesak Poya Day, we celebrate the birth of Prince Siddharth. අපි Vesak Poya දවසේදී කරුණු තුනක්, විශේෂ කරුණු තුනක් අපි සමරනවා. We celebrate 3 very, very important things that happened on Vesak Poya Day. Now these three things did not happen on the same day. These 3 things happened in 3 different Vesak Poya days. But we celebrate all these 3 events. They are the most important things for the Buddhist people. And we celebrate all these 3 on the same Vesak Poya Day. Every Vesak Poya Day, we celebrate these 3 very, very important things. What are they? As I told you, the first one, the birth of Prince Siddharth. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? සිද්ධාර්ථ කුමාරයාගේ ඉපදීම. දැන් අපි කියනවානේ අපි වෙසක් පොය දවසට බුදුරජාණන් වහන්සේගේ සිද්ධාර්ථ කුමාරයාගේ ඉපදීම, බුදුවීම, පිරිනිවන් පෑම. අපි ඒ තුනනේ ඉගෙන ගන්න සිංහලෙන් නේද පුතේ? ඔන්න දැන් මගේ පුතාලට අද ඉංග්‍රීසි ලෙසන් එකේ ටීචර් කියලා දෙනවා ඒ දේවල් වලට ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් අපි කියන නම් කොහොමද කියලා. right? So the birth of Prince Siddharth. සිදුහත් කුමාරයා කියලානේ පුතේ අපි කියන්නේ. අපි ඒ පුංචි සිදුහත් කුමාරයා තමයි ඉපදෙන්නේ. පස්සේ තමයි අපි බුදුරජාණන් වහන්සේ කියලා කියන්නේ නේද පුතේ? So සිදුහත් කුමාරයා, Prince Siddharth. The birth of Prince Siddharth, which happened on the Vesak Poya Day. The birth of Prince Siddharth. Then what happened? ඉපදීම අපි සිහි කරනවා. ඉපදීමට පස්සේ මොකද්ද පුතේ අපි සිහි කරන්නේ? බුදු වීම නේද? මගේ බෞද්ධ පුංචි දුවල පුතාලා ලස්සනට මට උත්තර දෙනවා නේද? ඉපදීම ඊට පස්සේ මොකද වෙන්නේ? බුදු වීම. Now what is the word that we use to say බුදු වීම? මොකද්ද පුතේ බුදු වීම කියන එකට අපි ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කියන වචනේ. ඔන්න මගේ පුතාලා හොඳට ඉගෙන ගන්න. The enlightenment. The enlightenment. බුදු වීම කියලා කියන එකට අපි ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කියන්නේ පුතේ enlightenment. enlightenment. ටිකක් වචනේ දිගයි. හැබැයි මගේ පුතාලා ඉගෙන ගන්නම ඕනේ. අපි ඉපදීමට කියනවා birth කියලා කියනවා. මෙන්න ඉපදීම. බුදු වීමට අපි කියනවා the enlightenment of Lord Buddha. The enlightenment. පුතාලා හොඳට ඒ වචනේ ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ. enlightenment. බුදු වීම. right? ඉපදීම, බුදු වීම. right? enlightenment. birth. ඉපදීම, enlightenment. බුදු වීම. ඊට පස්සේ මොකද්ද පුතේ වෙන්නේ? පිරිනිවන් පෑම. right? That is the death. Death of Lord Buddha. අපි death කියලා කියන්නේ නෑනේ පුතේ නේද? අපි ඉපදීම, බුදුවීම කිව්වට අපි මරණය කියලා කියන්නේ නෑනේ සිංහලෙන්. අපි බුදුරජාණන් වහන්සේ ගැන කතා කරනකොට අපි මැරුණා කියන්නේ නෑ, මරණය කියන්නේ නෑ. අපි කොහොමද කියන්නේ? පිරිනිවන් පෑම කියලා නේද? Now this is an English lesson, but I have to tell you that because we learn all these things in Sinhala, no, your religion. So you say the birth, enlightenment, but we do not say death. අපි මැරිලා කියලා කියන්නේ නැහැ. පිරිනිවන් පෑම කියලා තමයි සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ. In English we say the parinibbana of Lord Buddha. The parinibbana. පරිනිර්වාණයට පත් වුණා. පරිනිබ්බාන කියලා තමයි අපි කියන්නේ. So which means the death. මරණයට පත් වුණා කියන එක තමයි පුතේ පරිනිබ්බාන කියන්නේ. බුදුරජාණන් වහන්සේගේ පිරිනිවන් පෑම. Birth, enlightenment and parinibbana. පරිනිබ්බාන. මගේ පුතාලා ඉගෙන ගන්න බුදුන් වහන්සේ ගැන කතා කරනකොට අපි පාලි වචන වලින් නේ හුඟක් වෙලාට කතා කරන්නේ පුතේ. So but you can say the birth of Prince Siddhartha, the enlightenment of Lord Buddha, then the parinibbana, or we say parinibbana, but it is the death of the Lord Buddha. So what are the three main events that we celebrate on the Vesak Festival day? It is the birth of Prince Siddhartha, the enlightenment of Lord Buddha, and the parinibbana. Right? So those are the main three events that we celebrate in Sri Lanka and all over the world. The Buddhist people celebrate this. So they celebrate the birth, enlightenment and the parinibbana. So I have brought pictures for you to show how it is. This is the birth of Prince Siddhartha. The birth of Prince Siddhartha. Now this is the beautiful birth of Prince Siddhartha. මගේ ඔන්න බෞද්ධ පුංචි දුවල පුතාලා නම් දැකලා තියෙනවා. මගේ අනිත් පුංචි දුවල පුතාලා, මගේ මුස්ලිම් දුවල පුතාලා, හින්දු මගේ චූටි පැටාවු නේද? එතකොට ක්‍රිස්තියානි මගේ චූටි දුවල පුතාලා, මගේ ඔක්කොම ආදරණීය දරුවෝ අනිත් අය දැකලා නැත්තම් ඔන්න අපිට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. This is the birth of Prince Siddhartha. Where did this happen? In the Lumbini Saluyana. We say the Lumbini Sal garden. Prince Siddhartha was born in the Lumbini Sal garden. Can you see how it has happened? Very beautiful, right? So this is a picture of the birth of Prince Siddhartha. Can you see the sal tree over here? And then the Queen Mahamaya, who is the mother of Prince Siddhartha. Siddhartha Kumariyage amma Mahamaya Deviya. Can you see the mother and the little Prince Siddhartha? It was a very, very special, sacred, holy event. He could walk as soon as he was born. So miraculous. He walked on 7 lotus flowers. He kept his sacred feet on 7 lotus flowers like this. Nelumal hatak pipuna කියනවා නේද? පුංචි සිදුහත් කුමාරයා ඉපදුනහම. Now this is all about the birth of Prince Siddhartha. See what a beautiful picture. And you can see even the sal flowers over there, right? So this is the birth. බුදුරජාණන් වහන්සේ Siddhartha Kumaraya ipadune menna mehema pute. So we say the birth of Prince Siddhartha. How do we say it in English? Say it once again. The birth of Prince Siddhartha. So after the birth, what are we going to see? We are going to see the enlightenment of Buddha. Buddhu Rajanan Vahanse gave Buddhu Vima. The enlightenment. Can you see the enlightenment of Lord Buddha? This is how it happened. This is how it happened. And can you see how beautiful the picture is? How calm and how peaceful the picture looks. Very beautiful, and it is so sacred and so holy. We celebrate, as Buddhists, we celebrate the enlightenment of Lord Buddha, which is very important because he was enlightened. He gave light to the whole world. The whole world is enlightened by the preachings of Lord Buddha. So for Buddhists, it's very, very important that they celebrate Vesak Festival day because of the birth and the enlightenment. Then, as I told you, we celebrate the Parinibbana, which means the death of Lord Buddha. So this is how death of Lord Buddha, the Parinibbana, happened like this. So we celebrate these three main events when we celebrate the Vesak festival day. So the birth, the enlightenment, and the Parinibbana happen on the Vesak Poya day. We celebrate all these three events. These three events, as I told you, did not happen on the same day. එකම දවසේ වෙන්නේ නෑනේ පුතේ. ඉපදීම, බුදු වීම, පිරිනිවන් පෑම, බුදුරජාණන් වහන්සේගේ ජීවිතේ ඒක වෙසක් පෝයවල් 3කදී උනේ. හැබැයි අපි හැම වෙසක් පෝයකදීම ඒක සමරනවා. We celebrate all these three events even if they did not happen on the same day. They happened on 3 different days, but we celebrate it on every Vesak Poya day. And as Sri Lankans, what do we do on Vesak Poya day? These are the things that we do. Come, let's have a look. Right, when we celebrate Vesak, these are the things that we do. Let's have a look at them. We wear white clothes. Didn't we hear that? Yes, we wear white clothes. We do not wear colorful short frocks and go to the temple. We wear white clothes on that day. Everyone who comes to the temple on Vesak Poya day wears these white clothes. They wear white clothes. They do not wear fancy clothes and come on Vesak Poya day. Then what do? We observe Sil. Can you see? Little girls and boys like you. We have some little boys over here. They have observed Sil and they are listening to the preachings. Right? Can you see? Vesak dawasata පුතේ අපි සිල් ගන්නවනේ නේද? Observe Sil. ඔන්න වෙසක් පොයට පුංචි පුතාලා සිල් අරගෙන තියෙනවා. මෙන්න මේ picture එකෙන් පේනවා. Then we meditate. Look at this picture. Look at these two children over here. They are meditating. මොකද්ද පුතේ meditate කරනවා කියන්නේ? භාවනා කරනවට තමයි අපි meditate කරනවා කියලා කියන්නේ. අපි වෙසක් පොයේ දවසේදී සිල් ගන්නවා, භාවනා වැඩසටහන් කරනවා නේද? We observe Sil, then we have meditation programs. So Vesak is a religious festival. අපි වෙසක් පොයට පුතේ කරන්නේ ආගමික වතාවත්. Because it is a religious festival, we do all the religious activities on the Vesak Poya day like this. We wear white clothes, we observe Sil, then we meditate. What is the word? Meditate. කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? අපි භාවනා කරනවා. භාවනා කරනවට තමයි meditate කියලා කියන්නේ. අලුත් වචනයක්. Right. Then what else do we do? On Vesak Poya day, we make Vesak lanterns. As I told you, we make Vesak lanterns. Can you see? They are all holding beautiful Vesak lanterns, and a big Vesak lantern is over here. So very beautiful. We make Vesak lanterns. Then what else do? We give alms. I told you, we give alms. Can you see? Now we have some Buddhist priests over here, and they give all the offerings, the alms. They give alms on that day. දානය කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ නේද? අපි දානෙ දෙනවා කියන එකනේ alms giving කියලා කියන්නේ. So we give alms on Vesak Poya day like this. Then we organize dansal. Can you see? They have organized dansal. They give dansal on the Vesak festival day, the Vesak Poya day. So the people who go to see the pandals and the Vesak lanterns, they go on the roads. පාරේ යනවා නේද පුතේ? වෙසක් බලන්න යනවනේ. වෙසක් බලන්න යන අයට තමයි මේ dansal දෙන්නේ නේද? We organize dansal to give food to the people who go to see pandals and the Vesak lanterns. So they can get themselves refreshed, right? They can eat and they will not be hungry. So it's a very great thing that if you can organize a dansal on the Vesak Poya day. So we can make Vesak lanterns and pandals, and we give alms, and then we organize dansal. What else? What are the other things that we do on Vesak Poya day? I know my Buddhist little children, they are listening to me. They know what else we do, right? Oh, What else do we do on Vesak Poya Day? While organizing all that, we go and see beautiful lanterns and pandals. නේද පුතේ? අපි යනවා වෙසක් බලන්න වෙසක් පොය දවසේ. Because it's a colorful event. It is a colorful festival. We hang our Vesak lanterns outside on the trees, and we lit lamps. නේද? අපි පහන් පත්තු කරනවා. We light oil lamps, and we have all the lanterns, beautiful, colorful lanterns like this. And we have all the beautiful pandals with different Jataka stories, right? So we go and listen to those Jataka stories. Some person will tell us about the pandal, the story that is depicted by the pandal. So it's a very, very amazing and a beautiful event the Vesak Festival is. So the Vesak Festival is all about celebrating Buddhism, celebrating the birth of Prince Siddhartha, the enlightenment of Lord Buddha, and the Parinibbana. And at the same time, to celebrate, to commemorate this the event, we make Vesak lanterns, and we wear white clothes. We go to the temple, we observe Sil, and we give alms, and at the same time we organize dansels. And then in the night, when it is dark, and when all these lanterns and the pandals look so beautiful, we go out and we take a look at all these things, and we enjoy on the Vesak Poya Day, the Vesak Festival Day, which is a religious festival. Right, so now since we have learnt about Thai Pongal and we learnt about Vesak, now it's time for us to talk about our next festival. Come, let's go and see what our students at Gajaba Vidyalaya, they will tell us about our next event. Muslims celebrate Ramadan. We fast for 1 month. We break the fast when we see the new moon. We go to mosque to pray. We wear new clothes. We visit relatives and friends. We prepare delicious food. We share them with friends and relatives. What do they do on Ramadan Day? We will read once again. Muslims celebrate Ramadan. Now, Ramadan is a Muslim festival, like the Vesak Festival is a Buddhist festival, and Thai Pongal is a Hindu festival. Ramadan is a Muslim festival. So, Muslims celebrate Ramadan. Right? We all celebrate because we have friends, Muslim friends, Hindu friends, and all of us get together and we celebrate all this. But mainly the Muslim people in our country, Muslims celebrate Ramadan. We fast for 1 month. We fast for 1 month. Now, what is this word? We fast for 1 month. මොකද්ද පුතේ fast කියලා කියන්නේ? Fast හයියෙන් දුවන එකටද අපි fast කියන්නේ? නෑ. මෙතන fast කියලා කියන්නේ පුතේ වේගය. හයියෙන් ඇවිදිනවට හරි දුවනවට හරි නෙමෙයි. වේගය ගැන නෙවෙයි අපි කියන්නේ. We fast for 1 month කියන්නේ පුතේ අපි මාසයක් निराहारව ඉන්නවා. ආහාර ගන්නේ නැතුව ඉන්නවා. කෑම කන්නේ නැතුව අපි මාසයක් ඉන්නවා කියන එක. Right? We fast for 1 month. මාසයක් අපි निराहारව ඉන්නවා. We break the fast when we see the new moon. We break the fast. ඔන්න පුතේ. Break fast කියලා කියන්නේ ඒ निराहाරයෙන් මාසයක් අපි ඉන්නවනේ निराहारව. निराहारව හිටපු මාසය අපි ඉවර කරනවා. කවදටද අපි ඒක ඉවර කරන්නේ? We break the fast when we see the new moon. when we see the new moon. අලුතෙන් හඳ අලුත් හඳ දැක්කහම අපි නිරාහාරව හිටපු කාලය අපි අවසන් කරනවා. මාසයක් අපි නිරාහාරව ඉන්නවනේ. අපි අලුතෙන් ඒ මාසෙට අලුත් හඳ පෑවුවහම අපි ඒ නිරාහාරව ඉන්න කාලය නතර කරනවා. We break fast. break fast කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ පුතේ. නිරාහාරව ඉන්න කාලේ කෑම කන්නේ නැතුව හිටපු කාලේ අවසන් කරන එකට කියනවා break the fast. fasting කියලා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? අපි කන්නේ නැතුව නිරාහාරව ඉන්නවා කියන එක. break fast කියන්නේ අපි ඒ නිරාහාරව හිටපු කාලය නතර කරනවා අලුත් හඳ දැකපුවාම. So Muslims when the new moon arrives, they break their fast. That is what it says here. We fast for 1 month. We break the fast when we see the new moon. We go to mosque to pray. Where do Muslim people go to pray? They go to the mosque. Mosque කියලා කියන්නේ මොකද්ද පුතේ? මුස්ලිම් පල්ලියට. නේද? මොස්ක් එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ අපි මුස්ලිම් පල්ලියට. අපි ටෙම්පල් කියලා කියනවා පන්සලට. අපි චර්ච් කියලා කියනවා පල්ලියට. නේද? අපේ ක්‍රිස්ටියන් අය යන පල්ලියට අපි කියන්නේ චර්ච් කියලා. එතකොට මුස්ලිම් අය යන පල්ලියට අපි කියන්නේ මොස්ක් කියලා. බලන්න පුතේ. MOSQUE. මොස්ක්. බලන්න ඉගෙන ගන්න මේ ස්පෙලිංස්. Mosque. Then Hindu people go to the කෝවිල්. අපි කෝවිල පන්සල ක්‍රිස්තියානි පල්ලිය වගේම තමයි පුතේ මොස්ක් එක කියලා කියන්නේ. අපේ මුස්ලිම් බැතිමතුන් යන ඒගොල්ලොන්ගේ ආගමික වතාවත් කරන තැන මොස්ක්. We go to the mosque to pray. We go to the mosque to pray. අපි යාඥා කරන්න යනවා මුස්ලිම් පල්ලියට. We wear new clothes because it is their new year. It's a big festival for them. They wear new clothes. They wear new clothes. We visit relatives and friends, of course, like the Sinhala people go during the New Year's time. නේද? අලුත් අවුරුද්දට අපිත් යනවනේ නෑදෑයෝ යාළුවෝ බලන්න. We visit relatives and friends. අපි relatives කියන්නේ කාටද පුතේ? නෑදෑයන්ට. අපේ නෑදෑයෝ බලන්න යනවා. We visit relatives and friends. We prepare delicious food. අපි රස කෑම හදනවා. Ramadan වලට we prepare delicious food. We share them with friends and relatives. You make delicious food. රසම රස කෑම ජාති හදනවා. Then we share them with our friends and relations. So you make there are special dishes that you make for Thai Pongal. You make the Pongal rice. Then like that for the Ramadan festival, there are special dishes that you make. So you share them with your friends and relatives. They all love to eat our food. Now even the Muslim people likes to eat the kaung and the cookies and asmi and stuff that the Sinhala people make on their Aurudu day. Like that, on Ramadan day, they prepare vatalappang, biryani, which all the others love to eat. So they make those delicious food and they share it among their relatives and friends. So now we will take a look at, once again, we will read our paragraph and we will take a look at our beautiful pictures. Muslims celebrate Ramadan. We fast for 1 month. We break the fast when we see the new moon. We go to mosque to pray. We wear new clothes. We visit relatives and friends. We prepare delicious food. We share them with friends and relations, right? We share them with friends and relatives. So now let's take a look at some beautiful pictures and we'll see what we do on these special days. Right. So now we are going to talk about Ramadan Festival, which is celebrated by the Muslims. And this is how they celebrate Ramazan Festival. Right. On Ramadan day, we can say Ramazan, we say Ramadan. So what are the things that happen on the Ramadan Festival day? As we heard in our presentation, we break fast after the new moon appears. After the new moon appears, ඒ කියන්නේ අලුතෙන් අලුත් හඳ පායලා එනකොට අපි breakfast කරනවා. අපි අර මාසයක් කන්නේ නැතුව හිටියනේ පුතේ. As I told you, they fast for 1 month and then what do? They break the fast. කෑම කන්නේ නැතුව හිටපු එක අලුතෙන් හඳ දැක්කහම ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒක නතර කරනවා. We break fast after the new moon appears. That is one of the special things that they do when they start the Ramadan festival, right? So they break fast and then they start taking their food. We go to the mosque and pray. Can you see? They go to the mosque, they do their religious observances, and then they pray. They have to go to the mosque to do that, right? So after they see the new moon, they break fast, then they go to the mosque and they pray. Then what do? We wear new clothes. Can you see? Look at this little boy with a happy face, with some new clothes. The father has brought him new clothes. They also wear new clothes like the Hindu children when they had their Thai Pongal day. Can you remember? Like that, even for Ramadan, they also wear beautiful clothes on Ramadan festival day. So they wear new clothes on that day. Then they go and visit relatives and friends. Can you see? They go and wish each other. They hug each other. They wish and visit with the delicious food that they make. They go to these relatives and friends and they wish each other. They go and see them on the festival day and they enjoy. This is, they break fast when they see the new moon, then they pray, then they wear new clothes and go and visit their family and relatives and friends. What else do? They prepare delicious food. They prepare delicious food like gulab jamun, then watalapang and biryani, all these things. Most of the Sri Lankans love to eat this food. So they prepare all this delicious food and then what do? They share food with friends and relatives. They share them with each other on that special, because now they have been fasting for 1 month. Now they have break the fast when they see the moon. They share whatever food that they make with the friends and the relations, because they make special delicious food on that day. So they go and visit their relations and friends and they give those food with them, give the food to them and they share with them and eat. And that's how they enjoy their Ramadan festival. Right. So these are the things that they do to celebrate the Ramadan festival. This happens every year when they see the new moon, they break fast and then they celebrate. Ramadan is celebrated all over the world. The Muslim people around the world celebrate Ramadan. This is how in Sri Lanka, as a Sri Lankan festival, as a nation and the Muslim people in our country, they celebrate Ramadan like this. Right? So now we have learnt about the Thai Pongal, we spoke about the Vesak Festival, and now we spoke about the Ramadan day. Next, what has our students in Gajaba Vidyalaya has to tell us about? What is our next festival? Let's go and see. Now we are going to talk about something which is colorful and another festival that we celebrate in Sri Lanka. Christmas is in December. We decorate Christmas trees. We wear beautiful clothes. We go to church and pray. We sing carols. Santa Claus brings us gifts. What is this festival that we are talking about now? It is the Christmas festival. A Christmas festival celebrated all over the world, and even in Sri Lanka. As Sri Lankans, we have taken it as a festival that we celebrate in our country, because we have our Christian, Catholic people in our country living together with us. So we all live together. As I told you, we celebrate all these events with a lot of happiness. Right, so Christmas. Christmas is in December. Christmas මොන මාසෙටද පුතේ එන්නේ? December මාසෙට. Christmas is in December. We decorate Christmas trees. We decorate Christmas trees. ලස්සනට Christmas trees decorate කරනවා නේද පුතේ? මගේ පුතාලා දැකලා ඇතිනේ. ලස්සනට Christmas tree එක decorate කරනවා. එතකොට Christmas tree අපි හැමදාම decorate කරලා තියන්නේ නෑනේ පුතේ. Christmas festival එකට විතරයි අපි Christmas tree එකක් ලස්සනට සරසන්නේ. So it is something very special that happens only for Christmas festival. Christmas is in December. We decorate Christmas trees. We wear beautiful clothes. Oh, now like the way on the Thai Pongal day and for Ramadan and for Vesak we wear white clothing, but for Christmas they wear beautiful and bright new clothes because Christmas is a very colorful festival. The main colors are red, green, yellow. Those are the beautiful colors that they use for their decorations and even on the new clothes that they wear, right? Red is a very special color for Christmas. We go to church and pray. Now like the Muslim people went to the mosque, we go to church and pray. Church, පල්ලියට යනවා. We go to church and pray. All these religious events, they have to observe. They do religious observances. එකින් එක අපේ ආගමික උත්සවවල පුතේ අපි ඒ අදාළ ආගමික ස්ථානවලට ගිහිල්ලා අපි මේ හැම උත්සවයකදීම අපි යාඥා කරනවා. We pray. We ask for blessings from whatever the religions that we belong to. නේද පුතේ? අපි මේ ආගමික උත්සව මේවවලදී අපි හැම වෙලේම ආශිර්වාද ඉල්ලලා අපි අදහන ආගම්වල ඒ අදාළ තැන්වලට ගිහිල්ලා අපි ඒකට පුරුදු වෙලා තියෙනවා. As a country we do that. We all ask for blessings in our different festivals, right? During that time, we go to the church and the mosque, the temple and the kovil, and then we pray and ask for blessings. So that's why they say we go to church and pray. We sing carols. What is that? We sing carols. Carols කියන්නේ පුතේ Christmas කාලෙට කියන ලස්සන සින්දු වගයක් තියෙනවා. ලස්සන ගීතිකා වගයක් තියෙනවා. So the carols are being sung during this Christmas season. මේ Christmas carols උත් කියන්නේ පුතේ මේ නත්තල් කාලෙට. So that is one of the main things that they do on the Christmas day. As when they go to church, when they have all these ceremonies, celebrations, they have the singing of carols as well. ඒවට අපි කියන්නේ Christmas carols කියලා. ඒ සින්දු වලට අපි කියන්නේ Christmas carols. So they sing Christmas carols as well. Then something important happens, which all my little children like to have on the Christmas day. What is that? Santa Claus brings us gifts. කවුද gifts කියන්නේ? Santa Claus. කාටද පුතේ Santa Claus කියලා කියන්නේ? Santa Claus කියන්නේ නත්තල් සීයා. නත්තල් සීයා තෑගි කියනවට මගේ පුතාලා ආසයි නේද? Santa Claus. Santa Claus brings us gifts. Santa Claus තමයි ගේන්නේ gifts පුංචි බබාලට. You like to see Santa Claus, no? Santa Claus dressed up in a nice red costume and comes with a lot of gifts hanging, carrying them behind him. So, and he comes on reindeers. It's a beautiful time of the year, beautiful season to have lots and lots of gifts and to celebrate and have tasty food. And you get gifts and you share gifts with each other. So Christmas is another important religious event. So now we are going to have a look at Christmas event, the Christmas festival like this. Christmas season. Now this is the feeling that you get when the Christmas season comes in December. The season, the Christmas season is a very cold time of the year. The weather is not that warm. It's a very cold weather that you have, and all over the world Christmas is celebrated like this. Children love this Christmas season, and these are the things that we do for the Christmas that we celebrate. Now on the Christmas day, what do we celebrate? ඇයි පුතේ අපි Christmas දවසට අපි මොකද්ද සමරන්නේ? On Christmas Day, we celebrate the birth of Jesus. Right, now on Vesak Poya Day, we celebrate the birth of Prince Siddharth. නේද පුතේ? අපි වෙසක් දවසේ සැමරුවා සිදුහත් කුමරිගේ උපත. ඔන්න අපි ක්‍රිස්මස් දවසට කාගේ උපතද අපි සමරන්නේ? We celebrate the birth of Jesus. ජේසුස් වහන්සේගේ උපත තමයි අපි ක්‍රිස්මස් දවසේ නත්තල් දවසේදී අපි සමරන්නේ පුතේ. Right? So this is how baby Jesus was born. This is how it looked like. This is the father and the mother, Joseph and Mary. ජේසුගේ අම්මයි ತಾත්තයි. ජේසු බබාගේ අම්මයි තාත්තයි මේ ඉන්නේ. ඔන්න ජේසු බබා ඉපදුනේ දෙසැම්බර් මාසේ ක්‍රිස්මස් දවසේ. දෙසැම්බර් මාසේ 25 වෙනිදා. Right. So what do we do on Christmas Day? When we celebrate Christmas, what do we do? As I told you, we wear beautiful clothes, mostly in red and white and green, blue, beautiful bright colors, right? We wear beautiful clothes. What else do? We decorate Christmas trees. Can you see? Little children love to decorate Christmas trees like this, hanging little toys and ornaments on the Christmas tree, and it's a time to enjoy with your friends and family. So they do the decorations like this. They have a Christmas tree inside the house, they decorate it, and then they all enjoy the beauty of it. You keep all your gifts under the Christmas tree. Santa brings gifts for you, and this is how you decorate your Christmas tree. And then we go to church and pray. We go to church. On the Christmas day, you go to the church, you light candles, and then you ask for blessings. You pray on the Christmas day, asking to bless your family and friends and relations. So you have to pray. Christmas is a religious festival as well. So you have to observe whatever observances that you do on those particular religious events. So this is how we wear beautiful clothes. Then we decorate our Christmas tree, and then we go to church and pray. What else do we do on Christmas Day? When we celebrate Christmas, we sing Christmas carols. Can you see? This is how they sing the Christmas carols. We get together, we go to the church, and then we have all our beautiful Christmas carols singing, and we enjoy by singing the Christmas carols. Then Santa Claus brings us gifts. Can you see? Santa has brought lots and lots of gifts to all these little children. Look at their faces. They look so happy to get a gift from the Santa. And they say you have to be good. You cannot be naughty. You have to be good right throughout the year. Then the Santa is going to look at all that and give you a gift. Okay? So my little girls and boys, you have to be good. You better not shout. You better not cry. And you have to be good so that the Santa will bring you lots of beautiful gifts. Okay? Right. Then at the same time, we have delicious stuff for Christmas. All the Christmas goodies. How about them? During the Christmas season, you make Christmas goodies. You make Christmas cookies, Christmas puddings, Christmas cake. Lots of lovely mouth-watering, beautiful Christmas goodies. Decorative, very decorative. They are all very nice, very soothing to the eye, the Christmas goodies. They look like this and so delicious, mouth-watering. You will want to eat, right? Then we share food with family and friends. Now on the Christmas Eve, you have a big grand Christmas dinner, and you share your food, the special Christmas turkey and stuff that you make on the Christmas day. And then you have your friends and relations coming to your house, and then you share your food with you. Like the way on the Thai Pongal Day and on the Ramadan Festival, the same way, even for Christmas, we share things with our friends and relatives, the goodies that we make, the delicious food that we make. And while doing all that, for Christmas, we have to remember, in all those religious festivals, actually we have to remember, we share things with the less fortunate. What is the meaning of the word less fortunate? That means the people who don't have. those who are not fortunate like you and me. අපිට තරම්ම දේවල් නැති අයට තමයි පුතේ අපි less fortunate කියන්නේ. ඉතින් පාරේ ඉන්නව නේද? හුඟක් වෙලාවට දුප්පත් අය. අපි ඒගොල්ලන්ටත් මේ ක්‍රිස්මස් කාලෙට මොනවා හරි දෙන්න ඕනේ පුතේ. So Christians remember that they share things with poor people. Even the Santa Claus go to the poor children's houses and distribute gifts. So while we enjoy having cookies and goodies and the gifts and all that, we have to think of the people who don't have as well. So Christmas is a time that you share with your friends, like the way we do on Thai Pongal Day and on Ramadan. You can share whatever little way that you can. පුංචි දුවලා පුතාලා ඔගොල්ලෝ පුංචි දරුවෝ විදියට ඔයගලන්ට පුළුවන් විදියට නැති අයත් එක්කත් මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම අපි ෂෙයා කරගන්න ඕනේ පුතේ. So now these are the important things that you can do on these particular special festivals that we celebrate in our country. So now you have learnt about Thai Pongal, then we spoke about Vesak, why we celebrate Vesak, the 3 important things that we celebrate on Vesak Poya Day. Then we spoke about Ramadan, and now we spoke about Christmas. And now I think it's time for us to go and see what we have to do in our pupils book. I think you can remember when I started my lesson, I told you before we spoke about the paragraphs, I said read and then we have to answer some questions. Don't you think so? We have to do that. Come, let's go and see what we have to answer now, what the questions are. Now, these are the questions that you have in your pupils book. දුවලා පුතාලට pupils book එකේ මෙන්න මේ ප්‍රශ්න ටික තියෙනවා පුතේ answer කරන්න. අපි දැන් paragraphs ටික කියෙව්වා, අපේ festivals ගැන ඉගෙන ගත්තා. දැන් අපිට මෙන්න මේ questions answer කරන්න ඕනේ. Right? Now, looking at the questions, I think you can remember. I will help you to write the answers. We will see what our answers are for these questions. They are all about the 4 festivals that we spoke about. So it's going to be very easy. Right? Let's try. Number 1. Hindus draw blank in front of the doorstep. ඔන්න පුතේ මතකයිද පුතාලට අපි මොනවද කිව්වේ? අපි Thai Pongal දවසට Hindu festival එකක්නේ Thai Pongal. We spoke about drawing something in front of the doorstep. දොර ඉස්සරහම අපි අඳිනවා කියලා කිව්වේ. මොනවද ඒවට කිව්වේ? පුතාලට මතකද ඒකට කියපු නම? Kolam. That's right. Hindus draw kolam in front of the doorstep. So you have to write here kolam. Kolam. අපි ඒවට කියන්නේ kolam රටා කියලා පුතේ. Kolam. Hindus draw kolam in front of the doorstep. Those drawings, those beautiful colorful drawings that they do in front of the doorstep is called the kolam. I hope you can remember. Number 2. Buddhists give blank for Vesak. Buddhists give what on Vesak? Buddhists give alms. Buddhists give alms for Vesak. මතකයිනේ අපි දාන දෙනවා කියලා කිව්වේ පුතේ. Buddhists give අපි දෙනවා දානයක් විදියට අපි දෙනවා. අපි organize කරනවා කිව්වා දන්සැල්. Now don't mix it up. Buddhists give alms for Vesak. How do we write the word alms? I told you A and there is a L letter which is silent. A-R-L-M-S. A-L-M-S. A-L-M-S. අපි A-R කියන්නේ නැහැ. A-R කියන්නේ arms කිව්වට අපි කියන්නේ A-L-M-S. Arms for Vesak. Right. Then Muslims break blank when they see the new blank. Muslims break what? අපි කිව්වේ we fast for 1 month කියලා කිව්වා නේද පුතේ? Fast අපි කන්නේ නැතුව ඉන්නවා කියලා කිව්වා. Then when they see the something, when they see that particular thing, they break the fast. What? It is the new moon. That's right. Muslims break fast. Muslims break fast when they see the new moon. That's right. When they see the new moon, they break the fast. Very good. Okay. Muslims break fast when they see the new moon. Santa Claus brings blank for children. Santa Claus, that is for Christmas. What is Santa Claus bringing us for Christmas? Santa Claus brings gifts for children. Gifts, that's right. Gifts. Santa Claus brings gifts for children. So that is how we answer the questions. Now you were listening to everything that I told you, and then you saw everything that was in your pupils book as well. I hope you have both books with you, because we have to do our workbook activities as well, right? So now we have completed answering our questions. We have filled all the blanks. Hindus draw kolam in front of the doorstep. Buddhists give alms for Vesak. Muslims break fast when they see the new moon. When they see the new moon only, they break fast. Santa Claus brings gifts for children. Santa Claus brings gifts for children. So now this is your pupils book questions and the answers. Now it's time for us to move on to our workbook activities. Now please take your workbook, turn to lesson number 3. This is unit number 4, lesson number 3, and you have to do your workbook activities. We are going to start them now. Come. Now this is your workbook activity. Read the text and complete the chart. Read the text and complete the chart. ඔන්න දැන් පුතාලා දුවලා text එක read කරුවානේ pupils book එකේ. පුතාලා දුවලා pupils book එක කියෙව්වා. දැන් අපි ඒකෙන් තමයි පුතේ මේ chart එක fill කරන්න යන්නේ. Now what are the 4 festivals that we spoke about in our pupils book? We spoke about Thai Pongal, we spoke about Vesak, then we spoke about Ramazan, and we spoke about Christmas. Right? So, Thai Pongal, Vesak, Ramadan, Ramazan, Christmas. Right? So, now we have to fill the chart. What are we going to write and what do we have to fill? Now, can you see there are 2 questions on this side. We have to write answers for Thai Pongal, Vesak, Ramazan and Christmas. First, we are going to take a look at the first question. When? When do we celebrate? When? When is Thai Pongal? When is Vesak? When is Ramazan? And when is Christmas? Right? Now we are going to take a look at our paragraphs. When is Thai Pongal? Thai Pongal is a Hindu festival. It is in January. Can you see the answer? January. So now we are going to write the answer. When is Thai Pongal? It is in January. January. January is January. Right. Now, when is Vesak? Let's have a look at our conversations once again. Vesak is in May. Vesak is in May. It says Vesak is in May. Now we can write. Thai Pongal is in January, Vesak is in May, in the month of May. Now, when you write the names of the months, you have to always write with a capital letter. Then, when is Ramazan? Now, take a look at this. Ramazan. Muslims celebrate Ramadan. We fast for 1 month. We break the fast when we see the new moon. Right? We go to mosque to pray. We wear new clothes. We celebrate. We visit relatives and friends. We prepare delicious food. We share them with friends and relatives. Now, in a little presentation, they don't say in exactly in which month we celebrate Ramazan. It depends on the day that they see the new moon, and it does not fall on the same day in every year. So mostly it's like it's in the month of July, sometimes it's in the month of August. So it doesn't have a specific month. අපි රාමසාන් පුතේ හරියටම දවසක් අපිට නෑ. ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒ Ramasan Samarana Vidihat Ekka, because it is a festival that most of the people celebrate all around the world. So the days are different. It doesn't have a specific date like the Thai Pongal is in January and May. Vesak Festival we have in May, and Christmas exactly on the 25th of December. But Ramazan doesn't have a specific day, but we can say maybe in the month of July, or sometimes it falls in the month of August. It August is August, July, sometimes maybe June, July, August, in those one of those 3 months. So there is no a specific date. නියමිතම දවසක් නෑ පුතේ රාමසාන් වලට. So now Christmas. When is Christmas? Christmas is in December. Can you see? Christmas is in December. Exactly in December, right? So when is Christmas? Christmas is in December. Christmas is in December, right? So now we have completed the first column. අපි පළවෙනි column එක පිරෙව්වා when, කවදාද? කවදාද කියලානේ අහන්නේ. when කියලා කියන්නේ කොයි මාසෙද නැත්නම් කවදාද? Right. So you have to answer in which month? January, then May, July, August, December. You have to write the month because in our presentation they have given us the month. Right. So next question. Where do we go? Where do we go? On Thai Pongal Day, where do we go to? Right? For Thai Pongal, where do they go on Thai Pongal Day to pray? That's right. You have to answer. Where do they go on Vesak Day? Where do they go on Ramazan? Where do they go on Christmas? So Thai Pongal Day, where do they go? They go to the Kovil. That's right. You want to have a look at that? Thai Pongal is a Hindu festival. It is in January. We thank the sun god. We wear beautiful clothes. We go to Kovil. Exactly. Very good. Right. So you have to say, where do we go? Thai Pongal Day, we go to Kovil. Right. Then next one, Vesak. On Vesak Day, where do we go to? The Buddhist people go to the temple. Exactly. Temple. T-E-M-P-L-E. Temple. Right? So on Thai Pongal Day, the Hindus go to the Kovil, and Vesak, the Buddhist people go to the temple. Then where do the Muslim people go to on Ramadan, the Ramazan Festival Day? They go to the, yes, very good. I want you to take a look at the paragraph. Right. Muslims celebrate Ramadan. We fast for 1 month. We break the fast when we see the new moon. We go to, what is that word? Mosque. M-O-S-Q-U-E. මොකද්ද පුතේ අපි මුස්ලිම් පල්ලියට කිව්වේ? We go to the mosque කියලා කිව්වේ. So on Ramadan Festival Day, we go to the mosque. M-O-S-Q-U-E. M-O-S-Q-U-E. Now, just because you hear the word mosque, you cannot spell that. You have to learn the spelling. නිකම්ම mosque කියලා පුතාලට ඇහෙන විදිහටම M-O-S-K කියලා ලියන්න බෑ. M-O-S-Q-U-E. Mosque. So, that is very important that you learn the spelling. Okay. Then, on Christmas Day, where do we go? Christmas Day. Where do we go? We go to the church. I hope you can remember. We go to church and pray. We go to church and pray. So the Catholic children, the Christians go to church. You have to write church. C-H-U-R-C-H. Church. Where do we go on Thai Pongal Day? We go to the Kovil. Where do we go for Vesak? We go to the temple. Where do we go on Ramazan Day? We go to the mosque. Where do we go on Christmas Day? We go to the church. Right, we have another 2 columns to fill in our workbook activity. Right, we will go there now. Right, now we are going to talk about the other 2 questions. Right, what do we do? What do we do on these particular days? That is the Thai Pongal, Vesak, Ramazan, Christmas. දැන් අපි මොනවද කරන්නේ කියලා අහන්නේ. What do we do on Thai Pongal Day? First we will look at what we are going to do on Thai Pongal Day. Right? Now on Thai Pongal Day, we go to Kovil, we make Pongal Rice. We draw kolam in front of the doorstep. Then we thank the sun god. Godak දේවල් කරනවා. We wear new clothes. We do a lot of things on Thai Pongal Day. So maybe you can write anything that you do. What do we do? Maybe you can say, number 1, you can say we wear new clothes. We wear new clothes. Or then number 2, you can say we draw kolam. We draw kolam. Then what else? We make Pongal rice. We make Pongal rice. We make Pongal rice. So you can write any of these 3, right? Okay, then what do we do on Vesak Poya Day? Now we have completed what do we do on Thai Pongal Day. Now we are going to say what do we do on Vesak Poya Day? What are the things that we do on Vesak Poya Day? We wear white clothes. Then we have written already that we go to the temple. We observe Sil. We organize dansal, we give alms, we make beautiful lanterns. There are so many things that you can write. So we will write, what do we do on Vesak Poya Day? We, number 1, you can say, we wear what? What color clothes? We wear white clothes. You wear white clothes. Right. Then you can say number 2, we make Vesak lanterns. That is something we all like to do. We make Vesak lanterns. We make Vesak lanterns. And there are so many other things that you can say. We give alms, we organize dansal. You can write any of those things because there are so many things that you do on Vesak Poya Day. Then Ramazan. What do we do on Ramazan Day? Let's have a look at what we do on Ramazan Day. We go to mosque. We have already written that. Then we wear new clothes. We visit relatives and friends. We prepare delicious food. We share them with friends and relatives. So you can write anything that you like. What do we do? You can say we wear new clothes. Then we make delicious food. Then we break fast. We'll write. We break fast because that is something that is important on that day. We break fast. We make delicious. We make delicious food. Okay, right? We make delicious food on that day. Then on Christmas Day, what do we do? What do we do on Christmas Day? Shall we take a look at this? We decorate Christmas tree. We wear beautiful clothes. We sing carols. Then Santa Claus brings gifts for us. So you can maybe write on Christmas Day, we sing carols, right? We go to church and we sing carols. We sing carols. Then what do? We decorate. Decorate. We decorate the Christmas tree. We decorate the Christmas tree. Okay, right. Then the last column. Now, these are the things that we do once again. Now, what do we do on Thai Pongal Day? We wear new clothes. We draw kolam. We make Pongal rice. Then on Vesak Poya Day, we wear white clothes. We make Vesak lanterns. We observe Sil. That is an important thing. We break fast. Then Ramazan Day, we break fast. We make delicious food, okay? Then at that time also you can see we wear beautiful new clothes, right? And we share food with relatives and friends. Then for Christmas, we sing Christmas carols, we decorate the Christmas tree, right? We make Christmas goodies, you can write anything. Food we make. Now, Thai Pongal Day, what are the food items that you make? What can you remember? On Thai Pongal Day, we make Pongal rice. That is an important thing. We make Pongal rice. Pongal rice. Food we make Pongal rice. For the Thai Pongal Day, we make Pongal rice. Then for Vesak, are there any specific food items that we make? අපි පුතේ වෙසක් එකට කියලා දැන් සිංහල අවුරුද්දට අපි කිරිබත් හදනවා, කැවුම් හදනවා, Thai පොංගල් වලට පොංගල් රයිස් හදනවා, රාමසාන් වලට අපි වටලප්පන්, බිරියානි ඒවා හදනවා නේද? ක්‍රිස්මස් වලට අපි ක්‍රිස්මස් කේක්, කුකීස් එහෙම අපි වෙසක් දවසට කියලා විශේෂයෙන් අපි කෑම හදනවාද පුතේ? එහෙම විශේෂයෙන් අපි කෑම හදන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි අපි දාන දෙනවනේ, අපි alms giving කියලා කිව්වේ. So maybe you can say you can make say number 1, you can make milk rice. පුතාලා දුවලට දානයක් විදියට ඔන්න කිරිබත් හදාගෙන පන්සලට යනවන්නේ නේද? You can make milk rice. Then you can maybe say you can make something for the dane. You can make the for your alms giving. You can give any dane that you like. Maybe you will make rice and curry, and you can give the dane. So you can say rice and curry. But we don't eat any fish or meat on that day. නේද පුතේ? අපි පොය දවසක් නිසා වෙසක් දවසට අපි මස් මාළු කියන දේවල් අපි කන්නේ නැහැ. අපි වෙසක් උත්සවයක් විදියට සැමරුවට ඒක religious festival එකක් හින්දා අපි මස් මාළු කන්නේ නැහැ. You have to remember we do not eat any fish or meat items on Vesak Poya Day. So you make maybe milk rice, rice and curry for the alms giving, right? So you can write that. Then we have the Ramazan. On Ramazan Day, what are the things that you make? You make vatalappan, you make biryani, right? Then you make vatalappan, right? You make biryani, vatalappan, and gulab jamun, and there are so many other sweets that you make on Ramazan Day. Then we have the final one, Christmas. What are the things that we make, the food items for Christmas? We make Christmas cookies. Then we make Christmas cake, right? Then we make Christmas puddings. Right, so now these are the things that we make as different food items on these particular festivals, right? So Thai Pongal, Vesak, Ramazan and Christmas is celebrated like that. So now I think you have learned a lot about 4 very special Sri Lankan festivals. That is the Thai Pongal, then we spoke about the Vesak Festival and Ramazan and the Christmas. I think most of you now, because in Sri Lanka we have a lot of Buddhists, I think the other religions, the students who belong to other religions learnt about the importance of Vesak Festival Day, the 3 important things that we celebrate on Vesak, the birth of Prince Siddhartha, then the enlightenment of Lord Buddha and the Parinibbana. So those are special things that we as Sri Lankans, as Buddhists, and we get together as a nation and celebrate. So now we know about each other's religion and the different things that they do on those particular days, the different food that we eat on those days. And especially now, children learnt about the Ramadan as well, that they fast for 1 month, and when they see the moon, they break fast. So what a beautiful lesson we had, right? And our unit number 4 talks about let's celebrate. So now it's time for you and all your little friends to get together and celebrate all the different religious activities that you do on different festivals. So it's a wonderful thing to celebrate. Isn't that so? Right. So we have come to the end of our lesson today. And I'm very happy that you have learned so much about other people, other religions, and other festivals. So I'm going to meet you once again with my lesson number 4. This is lesson number 3, and I will bring back my lesson number 4 for you very soon. Until then, bye.